besides being an 8 Mile, I read some information about some other projects that you're working on a film and actually a TV show in particular. Now, I don't know how much you can say about these shows and movies because they're not out just yet, but I had a couple of questions. The first one I wanted to ask you about was I read a synopsis for a movie titled The Mini, and according to IMDb, it said that you're playing an officer, a detective, and you're investigating a widow who was suspected of killing her husband. Now, that's pretty much all that it said. And I was wondering if there was anything that you could tell us about that film, because as soon as I read this, I said, Sara Stokes as a detective? Oh, I got to see this.
Well, actually, can't really say much about that, but I have been in other films. I have one coming up called Facade, and it's actually kind of a set-it-off type of movie. So I'll be playing somebody holding a gun, tearing up, shooting junk, robbing banks and all that stuff. So that right there is going to be real interesting. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I could play any role. So, yeah, there's a lot of definitely big movies coming in the works for sure.
Okay. Now, there's another one I wanted to ask you about that isn't out yet as well, and it's called House of Divas. And from what I read about it, it's starring you and some of the Flavor of Love girls, and it's hosted by my girl Claudia Jordan. Now, can you speak a little bit about that?
I can't really speak about that as well, but the House of Divas, it's produced by Ben Jimerson, a good friend of mine. The show hasn't been filmed yet or anything like that, so we're waiting on details. But, yeah, it's definitely, going to have the Flavor of Love, some of the girls up in there, Claudia Jordan, all that stuff. So it's just about timing and about, sometimes things take a minute. And, the producer, Ben Jimerson, good friend, like I said, we're just waiting on the okay for that.
Wow. So once that show comes out, I would love to have you back on my show to talk about it. I mean, I was probably one of the biggest fans of Flavor of Love, and I'm a huge Sara Stokes fan. So, for all you girls to come together for such an interesting project, I have to find out the deets about that when you can elaborate on it some more. Now,
yes, for sure.
Now, from what I understand, other than you singing pop and R&B music and hip-hop styles, you can sing a couple of other genres. Is that correct? Like, pretty much you can sing anything?
Oh, yeah, I can pretty much sing anything. I mean, it's just all in my blood. My dad, he's listened to Motown and all that stuff, and, he also listened to, Tears for Fears, Billy Idol. I mean, anybody you could think of, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath back in the day. So it's like I listen to every type of music you could think of. So that's what I love to incorporate into my music. That's what's made me who I am as an artist is music is music. If it's good, it's good. It doesn't matter the genre. I don't care if it's country, folk music, whatever. If it's good and I like it, that's what it is. So, yeah, I've got a wide genre of music.
Can you sing opera?
Oh, I can sing opera too, yes. I have opera people in my family. It's so crazy. My cousin, he sings opera. I think he sang for the president. That's how big he is. So, yeah, I've got all of it, classical, everything.
Wow. Now, you're working on the EP with James Worthy right now, and you're working on a lot of television shows and a lot of movies, like so many things at one time. How do you juggle all of those different things at one time?
Well, mainly, I just feel like that's what I've been doing since I've been little, just love music, love doing 1,000 different things at one time. So, I mean, to tell you the truth, when you have kids, it makes you able to juggle different things at one time, because it's not just you. You have to worry about 3 other human beings, that you have to raise and have to be responsible for. So it makes you be able to juggle things better, honestly, when you have children, and you just have to do a lot of meditation, prayer. I mean, I find time to work out, all those things. All those things help me, with my life every day.
Right. Now, outside of your own music, are you collaborating with other artists as well on the side?
Not right now. Like I said, just Elise 5000. She's on one of my songs. My own artist, Yadi. And also, my daughters and all that. I don't really need anybody else to juggle to actually bring in. But, I mean, I would love to work with Prince. I love him, like, all the way. My son, I mean, I love him so much. My son came out looking like him. So I'm like, I don't know. But Prince is like a genius to me. I would love to work with him.
What type of song would you work on with Prince? Would it be like something maybe reminiscent of the Purple days, you know, when he was doing wore all of the purple and everything? Okay, something that's a throwback.
Yeah, Purple Rain. Heck yeah, it would be like Purple Rain back in the day. That's like, to me, I love that era. I mean, that was his best to me. But, you know, like a person like Prince, him being a Gemini, him being just so charismatic, and, you know, he just is a genius. I wouldn't know what the heck we would come up with, but it would be something along the lines of that, Purple Rain.
Prince is known for bringing a lot of attractive women together and making a collective. If Prince were to be doing a making of the band type of show, and he did a casting for the show, would you audition to be a part of Prince's new band?
I probably wouldn't audition. No, I don't. You know, the audition thing, that's past where I'm at in my life. You know, it's a tedious process. It's very crazy with it. So no, I probably would like basically go up to him directly and say, "Hey, Prince," because I think he probably watched the show too. I think everybody watched Making the Band.
Absolutely. Now, if he said to you, there is no show, but I just want you to be a part of this 3 or 4 girl band, would you at least think about it?
And I had to probably think real long and hard because, like I said, being in a group, it's different. It's not just you. I mean, there's a lot, you know, different things in the process. You have to get together and all that stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't say no directly, but I would definitely think about it long and hard because it's Prince. That's the only reason.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if there's anybody, you know, who could change somebody's mind about doing something like that, like, you know, something that in a certain recording situation that they normally would not do, it would have to be somebody like Prince. There's only a handful of people, you know, who are just that big, you know what I mean? But the thing I wanted to ask you was about now you said that Prince is like somebody that you really, really would love to work with. Is there anybody else who is that big, like, or anywhere near that big, that's like on your dream list of artists that you would like to work with?
Well, I mean, I don't think I would have a dream list because, I mean, like I said, I respect a lot of the artists out there. You know, I respect their craft, and, you know, if I feel like good music is music, I mean, it is what it is. So if like, say, Nick Jonas, one of the Nick Jonas, you know, Jonas Brothers, whatever, I would even work with them. I just love people's craft. I mean, if they're good at it and they're doing good music, I could collab with anybody. So I don't really have a set, you know, list of artists that I have to do something with them. I feel like me and you can make some good music, but what if we don't make good music, you know, with the artists that are on my list? So that's why I feel like I keep my stuff open. It's like if I feel like me and you can make some hot stuff and we get in there and kill it, then that's just what it is. You know, I don't have a list of artists.
Right, absolutely. Now, New Life, is your label New Life distributed by any of the major distributors at this point?
Well, I'm doing everything my own self. New Life INC is my label, and I pretty much been doing everything myself. So everything that you're seeing right now is coming from New Life.
Okay. Now, do you think that you would ever sign up New Life maybe as like maybe a joint deal with one of the majors to get the music out there?
Well, yeah, I mean, distribution, basically. I mean, it's
right.
A lot of people don't understand. It's not just signing to a label and then you just basically out there and you paid, and, you know, it's 90% business, so you have to have your business together. But, yeah, for sure. I mean, I would definitely, you know, have partnership when it comes to getting the music out there and all that, because you definitely need a machine behind you. But, you know, nowadays, you know, a lot of the artists, they can do their own thing off of the social media stuff. I mean, from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, all that stuff. We had that crap back then. So now, I mean, it's really easy to me, you know, for an artist to get their face out there. You could plug your own stuff for days.
Yes, the internet definitely changed the game and started to level this playing field out here. I mean, it's really been a godsend for the independent artists. Now, I'm not going to take too much more of your time, but in closing, I just wanted to know, you know, if there's any other projects that you're working on that you wanted to promote.
Well, basically just from the bottom up, BET, y'all look for it in October. It should be airing, and I appreciate Queen Latifah, Nikki Gilbert, all them out there that just really looked at me and said, you know what, we got something for Sara Stokes. And I appreciate all my fans out there that have showed me love and have spoken a good word, because it kept me going, through all the stuff that I've been through and everything. So I appreciate that. And that's why I got that good music coming for y'all. So my first single, Sneak Peek, featuring Babs, it's out there. James Worthy, producing it. It's crazy. And it's on iTunes now, so y'all can download it. And it's really hot. It's definitely something that you're going to dance to as soon as you hear it. So like I said, once again, y'all can hit me up on all my, social media. Instagram is Sara_Stokes. Twitter is sexy Sara Stokes. And my Facebook is Sara.Stokes.330. So once again, thank you for interviewing me. And I had a fabulous time. And thank you to all my fans out there.
Oh, thank you, too. And hopefully I'll be able to maybe book you some time in the near future to get some updates once the show comes out or your album's about to come out. I would love for you to promote it on my show. So you're always invited to be a guest. Always invited.
Thank you so much. And, hey, look, I got some stuff probably in New York Fashion Week. Y'all look for me out there. We might end up, me and Babs performing the single. And like I said, with Eva, all I got to do is hit my little baby up, Eva Stokes, Eva the Diva. Everybody going to make another little interview for me.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well,
Bye.
ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Sara Stokes. Be on the lookout for Started from the Bottom, which will be on BET Centric. That's coming soon. Her new album. Make sure you go look up her new single, Sneak Peek, featuring Bass, produced by producer James Worthy. It's out there on YouTube right now. And as soon as it's available on iTunes, I'm going to be providing a link for you guys on my blog as well as on YouTube. I will definitely announce it when Started from the Bottom comes out on TV. Of course, I'm going to make sure I let you guys know to listen to it. And this is Meet Magazine on YouTube. Meetmagazine.blogspot.com is the website.